Hey guys, for Complex News, I'm Natasha Martinez. If there is one thing we can put our trust in, it's that we can always count on 50 Cent to troll whoever he pleases on Instagram on any given day. Take this past week, for example. 50 was busy trolling 4 different people at the same time. Bravo star Lala Kent and her fiancé and 50's Power co-producer Randall Emmett, Kanye West, Young Buck, and Tiara Marie. And that's just in the span of a week. He's been doing this for decades, so it's clear that 50 has been practicing the art of trolling for years, but is he the king of hip-hop trolls? Nowadays, especially in the music industry, trolling has become a quick clout grab for likes and retweets. Everyone from Kodak Black to 6ix9ine has trolled in an attempt to help their music careers. So who are some of the others who have had a good run at trolling? Let's take a look and see if 50 really is king. Kodak Black. Trolling on social media can either be very funny and entertaining or very concerning. Recently, Kodak Black has been falling into the latter category. Within just the last couple of months, he has trolled his way into pissing off Young M.A., T.I., The Game, and disrespecting the legendary late Nipsey Hussle and Lauren London. Let's start with Young M.A. Since February, Kodak has been trolling the openly gay rapper when he commented on a photo of her and Nicki Minaj, writing, "Both of y'all can get it." He then doubled down when he mentioned Young M.A. in one of his recent tracks, Pimpin' Ain't Easy. In the song, he spit out homophobic slurs while also seemingly to shoot his shot once again with Young M.A. In response, she went on Instagram Live to address the lyrics, calling Kodak Black obviously weird. Kodak then took to his own Instagram Live asking in non-PG terms, "How can you be a woman and not want him?" Naturally, this upset the LGBT community. However, Kodak ended the unwelcome joke saying he was just bullshitting and telling his fans to leave her alone. Kodak's next trolling moment got him banned on radio stations in LA, after he disrespected the late Nipsey Hussle and Lauren London. Shortly after Nipsey's death, he got on Instagram Live and made it known that he wanted to pursue his girlfriend Lauren London, calling her a whole widow. The insensitive and inappropriate comment, joke or not, set LA rappers off, including T.I. and The Game. Tip quickly removed Kodak's artwork from his trap music museum in Atlanta. In response, Kodak dissed the museum and accused T.I. of only getting mad because he wanted London for himself. The two then exchanged diss tracks. After Nipsey's death, The Game had one of the more emotional reactions online. After Kodak's comments about Lauren, The Game rightfully criticized him. Fanning the flames of the controversy, Kodak trolled him and 50 Cent by playing their 2005 collaboration, Hate It or Love It. Kodak Black said, "50 grabbed that boy off the pole. You was a booty shaker, you was a male stripper. 50 Cent had to come get you off the pole, like what you talking about? Yo, leave me alone, stop talking about me. If Lauren ain't said nothing, y'all need to leave me alone." Soulja Boy. Soulja Boy can perhaps give 50 a run for his money as the king of hip-hop trolls because he's been doing it for the entirety of his career. Since becoming one of the first to go viral in the digital age with Crank That, he learned to hone his troll skills back in 2008 when he went after Bow Wow, accusing him of renting his Lamborghini and challenging him to a race, only for the two to later release a joint mixtape in 2016. Early in his career, he also infamously trolled millions of LimeWire users. He later admitted to mislabeling Crank That as other singles that people were searching for at the time, like Rihanna's Umbrella. Soulja Boy has also found a way to stay relevant through the timing of his campaigns. For instance, when mumble rappers saw a rise in commercial success, Soulja claimed to have been the one to start the trend and complained that he wasn't being given his due credit. He then trolled and beefed with everyone from Kodak Black to Lil Yachty and Migos. Most recently, Soulja went viral once again when he claimed that he, not Tyga, had the biggest comeback of 2018. Then he appeared on The Breakfast Club in January, providing viewers with some of the year's earliest memes. Charlemagne called him out for his most famous lies, like when he said he had inked a $400 million deal with the World Poker Fund, which ended up just being shares that were valued at $2.5 million. To this, Soulja replied, "Millions is millions, my baby." But the highlight of the show came when Soulja claimed that he taught Drake everything he knows. He said Drake stole his flows and hilariously pronounced Drake's name in a way that sent Twitter in a frenzy, memeing the moment that made him go viral. It also helped that Ariana Grande's 7 Rings was released shortly after, extending the amount of time Soulja was in the headlines. He claimed that her flow was stolen from his 2010 Pretty Boy swag. Since then, Soulja has gotten himself into some non-meme-worthy news. Soulja Boy was arrested on April 11th for violating his probation. He's now been sentenced to 240 days in jail and mandated to serve 265 days of community service. 50 Cent. Kodak Black and Soulja Boy come close, but they are not the king of hip-hop trolls. And 6ix9ine gave him a run in 2018, but he's dealing with more serious matters now. So the title of hip-hop's biggest troll clearly goes to 50 Cent. He swept just about every social media squabble with his wit and savagery, continually entertaining us all, even creating merch to go along with his daily beefs, which often revolve around money. For decades, he's added to his tally of celebrity victims like Irv Gotti, Wendy Williams, Meek Mill, 6ix9ine, Diddy, and Conor McGregor, just to name a few. But perhaps his most famous troll moment is his beef with Ja Rule, which dates all the way back to 1999. Their online back-and-forth rivalry has caused 50 to grovel in Ja's failures, such as Fyre Festival, and more recently his issues with the IRS. Ja reportedly owes $2 million back in taxes, and Fifth hopped on Instagram saying, "LOL, come on, I know he not that bright, but damn." And of course, how could anyone forget when he supposedly bought 200 front row tickets to Ja Rule's show in Las Vegas? He even photoshopped an image of him sitting in the seats with a video of Ja performing to the empty crowd. This next one has recently been squabbled, but it did lead to the word "fofty" being 50's new favorite thing to hashtag in his posts. It's his beef with Bravo reality star Lala Kent and her fiancé Randall Emmett. The feud started over a $1 million loan that 50 gave Emmett, his co-producer on Power. 50 grew tired of waiting for his money, especially after Lala was seen in a video bragging about expensive gifts she had been receiving from Emmett. 50 wasn't happy to hear that the money was not being used to pay him back, so he publicly put Emmett on blast. He then started to post screenshots of their text messages where Emmett apologized and mistakenly called him "fofty" a few times before saying the stress was too much and he went to the ER to make sure he wasn't having a heart attack. 50 showed no pity and even made fun of Emmett's chest pains, ordering him to pay him in full by April 29th. It looks like Emmett finally made good on his word, and now the beef has been settled, as Fofty tweeted. "I got my money, so I have no problem with Randall Emmett. In fact, I'm wishing him and his family a very blessed day. Positive vibes now, guys, LOL." 50's latest victim after his back and forth with singer Tiara Marie is Young Buck, even though just weeks ago it was announced that 50 would be co-executive producing Buck's upcoming album. Well, 50 shared an Instagram post promoting the album, saying it would be a hit amongst the LGBT community. Young Buck is almost ready to drop his album. He worked hard on this project. I told him his personal choice to date a transsexual will confuse some of his core audience, but with the support of the LGBT, he should be fine. 50 was referencing Buck's alleged sexual relationship with a transgender woman, which Buck has consistently denied. Shortly after 50's transphobic post, Buck got on IG Live to say that he's trying to sabotage him and that he will burn his career down. Buck also complained that 50 was trying to lock him in a contract, to which Fifth responded to by making multiple GoFundMe accounts to help Buck pay his record label expenses. Then, of course, posted the evidence to Instagram. Help Young Buck get away from Fofty. Just make a donation and set your favorite rapper free. Hashtag Fofty wants his fucking money. On Thursday, 50 continued with more back and forths with Young Buck's sexual orientation. It's only a matter of time before 50's unparalleled trolling skills will cause Young Buck to back down. And in the middle of this, 50 also found time to troll Kanye West. He shared a recent photo of Kanye wearing a Yeezy prototype and wrote the caption, "Well, now I know I'm not a style icon. I'm definitely not wearing that. LOL, get the fuck out of here, man." So do you guys think 50 is the king of hip-hop trollers? Let us know in the comment section below, and as always, for more stories like this, keep it locked to Complex on YouTube. For Complex News, I'm Natasha Martinez.